Hello everyone, hope y'all are doing well, and this is going to be episode 3 of the survival series. And as you can see, there's been some changes. I did a little bit of this off camera. I figure since we're going to leave this place, at least make it nice, semi-decent looking, but just kind of have something nice to come back to, and maybe later on if we feel like it. But so there's these wind turbines. I do not have them set up for the optimal clearance. They should be, I believe, about 8 blocks apart. They're not. It's mainly just enough to keep power going. Underneath here, if I take this out a little bit, there's a beacon. To the right's a basic assembler. There's 2 batteries and a basic refinery underneath here. It does not have a survival kit, so we won't be able to respawn here. But it's just a basic little nice homely place. Got your bathroom, a bed so you can go to sleep, a nice little kitchen area and a desk to look out over the valley right here, and you can see the sun over there. But yeah, so I figured I'd just a little something I did since we're about to head out. And if you actually come over here to this side, you can see I've got the rover connected up. There is a small container right there behind the connector, just to give you some little bit of storage here. Basically, it's just a little starter hut that I decided to make right before we head out. Make our little starter hut look a little nice. It's got its snow. It's a little rusty, so it's just kind of designed to have an abandoned, not really kept up with look going on with it. So, but I figured today we will we'll head out, kind of explore around. I'm thinking that heading that direction will probably be a little bit better compared to trying to fight through the mountains. So let's go over here and get in. Turn the brake off, set the batteries, unlock. Get our height so we don't hit the bottom. And off we go. See if we can find a nice little location, maybe by an ice lake, or better be careful. I'm going to end up flipping this thing and blowing everything up. Maybe by an ice lake or near a nice deposit of iron or something we may need. I know there's a lot of resources here in these mountains, but I'm not big on being in the mountains at the moment. And it happens. Ha. And amazingly, not much was destroyed on that. I think. I'm not able to break at the moment. Let's see. What all did we break? Nope. Did I put those too close, I wonder? Just so connector's been damaged. Well, if the connector's the only thing that was damaged, that was pretty good. I don't think I have any components. Well, we're close enough. I can run back and get some. We'll go ahead and throw a gyroscope on there too. go. So let's try to stay away from those rough patches so I don't flip again. Oh, I should not have done that. Well, if you survive, it's always a good day when you survive a jump like that. Ooh. I think I found the bumpiest route I could find up through here. Let's see. There we go. Keep watching my ore detector down there, and it keeps popping up all over the place with the ice, but I keep thinking that it says something else. It's kind of throwing me off every once in a while. Let's see, what else do we have in this area? So you can kind of tell the ground's a little discolored. That's kind of a good sign that there are some ores here. So there we go. Make sure we mark that. Did I get too close to it? Oh, it's still a ways. So I'm going to drive around, see if I can find a better location. If anything exciting happens, I'll jump back in, but I think I'll skip through. I don't think everybody wants to sit here and watch my crazy driving for who knows how long it's going to take. And I think we're just going to build our little base over here where the iron is at on this lake. What I'll probably do also is build a another little mining outpost over there where the magnesium is, and the silicon. do believe that I have an O2 generator on this. Got eyes. I think my wheels are too close. I probably should offset them by one more. Started. Where do I want to dig a hole? Let's see. I'll start a hole right here so I can cover it up later. Think I'll build the base up here at the top. I kind of like this flat little area right here. Kind of overlooks the lake. And it looks like it might get some decent sunlight if I decide to use some solar panels. So, yeah, I think I'll go right here. I think this will be a good spot. Let's see. Set those too low. And I put that up there just so I know where my middle marker is. First things we need is one to get some power, so let's do this. Interior plates, put that down here. See how well this does and if I need to move it up or if it'll do good in this one spot. Almost done. think it may have to go a little higher, but it could also be with the fog coming in, just the weather. Start out with another basic refinery and a basic assembler so we can get our parts a little bit quicker. I don't think that one's going to be enough to power the... Max output is going on. The refiner requires 330. So I don't intend to have the wind turbines permanent like that. I'll fix them up and make them look nice, but for right now I'm trying to get things functioning because it looks like it's about to be dark soon. And I think the 2 wind turbines should be enough to power the basic stuff starting off. Or we may have to do 3 like like at the previous one. That's an interesting named ship. There we go. Those 2 are rolling. How much power are we generating now? Current output 494. 507. So that is 330. Ha! I heard you coming this time. stash these down here. Pretty sure if I fell that far, it would have killed me. There we go. I'm waiting on it to fill up my hydrogen tanks while I'm sitting here. And it looks like it's done. There we go. Let me go ahead and heal myself up. Let's see. Alright, now that we got us a cargo container, I can dump a whole lot more stuff in there and make that poor little refinery work itself to death. So I'm basically going to be collecting a lot of resources for the next while. So I'll probably edit out most of that. And then, I mean, if anything interesting happens, I'll be sure to show it. But I'll be sure to bring everyone back to once we have a final, kind of a final look at what of our more permanent home here on the Earth-like planet is going to look like. Alright, we got us a full-blown refinery now. That should make life a little bit easier. Now let's do this. Let me... just in case I want to send something else out. See which way I need to put it. There we go. Alright, now we have a full-blown refinery, not just the basic, and a full-blown assembler. I did the industrial refinery, industrial assembler, instead of just having the basic stuff here. So we're moving on up. Start getting some of this out. This cargo container here is only going to be temporary. I will end up moving it later on. So, put that there. $935. That's how many you set it to. I need silver to upgrade my tools. There we go. Get that back to processing. Alright, well I think that's going to be where we stop today for episode 3. I know most of these videos have been running way over 30 minutes, usually about 45 to 50, almost an hour. Actually, I think it's been 50 to an hour. So this one will hopefully be a little bit shorter. So we've managed to move to a new base location. This is going to be a more permanent location. From here, we can have the ice lake to get hydrogen. There's iron, silicone, cobalt, magnesium, a bunch of the basic materials here, so we don't have to go too far for searching. Our little rover's down there. I'm probably going to move it up here on top of the hill later on. Just didn't want to do that right now because I was mining stone down there. The ice lake's going to give us hydrogen, so it's kind of a nice little starting area. It's still up in the mountains, so got the snow. Not really my ideal place. I'm kind of tired of building in the mountainous areas. On several of my different playthroughs that I've done, I've always had this kind of area to build in, so I think I may eventually try to get over to a desert area or to the plains, somewhere a little greener, a little sandier, less snow. But I think we'll stop here for today, and we'll see you next time, where hopefully we'll get this built up. Once we get the base built up, then we'll start focusing on some of our other goals, like possibly we'll build a miner for one, get a miner going, make this base a little bit more permanent with maybe a medical room on it, and then I'm pretty sure, I think it's right over there, there's the research base that's 3.8 kilometers from here, and I'm not comfortable having them around, so maybe not next episode, or maybe next episode, depending on how I feel. We may go over there and agitate them and get rid of it, so I don't have to worry about anything spawning over here. But I hope you liked this video. If you did, please hit the like button. Don't forget to subscribe, and I hope everyone has a great day.